diabetes? Or have you been told by your doctor that you're borderline? Are you feeling panic over food, exercise, or your weight as you learn to cope with this disease? Are you having a hard time effectively communicating with healthcare providers who are intent on shaming you for your body size? Hi, I'm Jeanette DePatie, aka the Fat Chick, and I'm a plus-size certified fitness professional who's helped hundreds of people of all ages, shapes, sizes, and abilities learn to love their bodies and love exercise again. Welcome to episode 4 of the Right Now Show. Today, I'd like to answer a query submitted by one of our viewers. Mary asks, how about discussing type 2 diabetes? I get everlastingly tired of being told, you must lose weight and you must exercise. If 57 years of dieting haven't worked, I'm now 62, I doubt if it's going to change. And exercise is becoming more and more difficult since I can't walk very far without pain. Enjoyed the video, and thanks for everything. Well, Mary, I think your experience is one that's shared by many who are dealing with diabetes. This is a challenging disease, and one that seems to come with a fair dose of stigma in our society. But I believe that there is a HAES, or health at every size, approach to diabetes. First, let's talk about the whole issue of whether diabetes is your fault because you're fat. Diabetes and fatness are associated conditions, meaning people who have diabetes are more likely to be fat. What is less clear is whether or not there is a causal relationship between these two things. Does being fat cause diabetes? Does having diabetes make you fat? Science does not yet offer clear answers to these questions. We do know that your chances of losing a significant amount of weight and keeping it off are pretty slim, like 5 to 10% slim. And regardless of what technique you try, you're still looking at a 5 to 10% success rate over the long haul. We also know that diabetes symptoms can be improved by engaging in healthy behavior, regardless of whether or not you lose a single pound. So I think it's important and reasonable to focus on healthy behaviors instead of weight loss as you cope with diabetes. Now let's talk about exercise. Mary, I know this can be especially difficult if you're new to exercise or if you're coping with pain. We're going to do a whole other episode on exercise and pain pretty soon. But in the meantime, let me tell you this. The key is to start very, very small and very gradually work your way up. For example, my workout DVD starts with a 10-minute workout. And sometimes I tell people who are having a pain flare-up that they should just do the first 1-minute warm-up of that 10-minute workout. The key to exercising through pain is to keep at it a little at a time. If walking is painful, maybe water exercise would work better for you. Or maybe a gentle weightlifting program is best. It's hard to believe that coping with pain during exercise can help you have less pain overall, but it can. As long as you start gently enough and progress gently enough and listen to your body as you go, you'll probably feel better in the long run. And frankly, there's few things that will have as positive impact on coping with diabetes as regular, moderate movement. I've seen a number of my students able to reduce their insulin, reduce medications, or even get off medication altogether as a result of moderate exercise just a few times per week, all without losing a single pound. It's important to remember to be kind to yourself. Focus on finding a type of movement that is good for you. Find something that's low on the pain scale and high on the fun scale. Now, let's talk about managing stress. Hopefully you're not already too stressed from my talk about exercise. Stress hormones can have a direct impact on blood glucose levels, so it's really important to work on some coping strategies. This can be especially difficult when you have doctors, friends, and family shaming you and offering unsolicited advice. You just have to do the best you can to breathe. Be direct and forthright about what you need. And now might be a great time to learn some new coping strategies like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or visualization, like visualizing beating the snot out of someone who's fat shaming you. No, that's a bad idea. This might also be a great time to work on family boundaries. There's a link to a special holiday video I did with Ragen Chastain about handling family boundaries. It's below the video. Focus on building a support network of friends and family that are able to help you without harming you. Finally, let's talk about why it's so important to continue to love your body. This disease can make you feel like you and your body are at war. You may find yourself spending more time thinking about your body than ever before. You may even find yourself hating your body. Body hatred causes stress, and it's really not helpful, but it can be hard to shake. It is important to remember you are you. You are not a disease. You are not a diabetic. You're a person who just happens to have diabetes. If you see your body as something wonderful that you value and treasure, you're frankly a lot more likely to take care of it. Remind yourself that you're unique and beautiful and worthy. You are worthy of beautiful clothes. You're worthy of wonderful food that nourishes your body and your senses and your soul. You are worthy of joyful movement that helps you move through pain to find peace and light and acceptance right now. There's so much more to say about this topic, but I hope I've helped you find a new frame of reference. Remember, there's more information in the links below. If you have a burning question that you'd love for me to talk about, please leave it in the comments section. And if you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to subscribe. So, my worthy and wonderful viewers, until next week, mwah!